Good morning. Welcome. Laura here. Please join me for this 30-minute rise and stretch yoga class. You may want to have a strap close by. You can use a scarf, a belt, a towel. If you don't have a yoga strap or blocks, totally optional. I'm going to use this thick blanket just to elevate my hips to sit on. Get your space set up. Get ready, get comfortable, and I'll meet you on the mat. Find your easy seat and just begin to settle in. Taking a couple nice, deep cleansing breaths. Welcoming yourself to your yoga practice. We'll layer on some movement. Inhaling as we circle sweep the arms up. Exhale, fingertips back down to the earth. Inhale up. Exhale, back down. Let's do two more. Flowing with the breath. Maybe the gaze follows the fingertips. And I'll meet you back in an easy seat, readjusting as needed, sitting up nice and tall. We'll bring the left shoulder to the left ear, the left ear to the left shoulder. Finding a nice stretch in the right side neck. Breathing into this space. Noticing how you feel. Maybe bringing the left fingertips down to the mat. And just walking them over to the side just a little bit. See if that changes the sensation to your neck at all. Just notice. If you'd like to add a little bit more intensity to the stretch, bring the right arm, tuck it behind the back. Breathing here, then maybe adding a little movement to this if this feels good by looking down at the fingertips. And then up at the sky over the right shoulder. Two more rounds of breath. Slowly come back to center, unwinding the arms. Maybe giving the shoulders a little shake. Readjusting. Right ear to right shoulder, other side. And then maybe walking those left fingertips out. Seeing how you feel. Bringing the arm behind the back. Then maybe adding the little neck movement by looking down at the right fingertips, up over the left shoulder. Noticing how one side may feel different than the other. Two more breaths. And coming back up to center. From here, we'll stretch the right leg out long, bringing the left sole of the foot to the right thigh. I'm sitting up on my blanket just to elevate my hips a little bit, keeping a nice gentle bend in the right knee or the extended leg. This is where you may want to use your strap, totally optional. We'll take an inhale as we bring the arms up, fingertips to the sky. Nice, tall, long spine. Nice big inhale. Exhale, hinging from the hips, reaching for the feet. Don't have to touch the feet. Maybe the arms come beside the leg. Maybe you round the spine and just allow the head to become heavy over the leg. Feeling a nice stretch in the back of the right leg. Being here for one more round of breath. And walking the hands slowly back up to center. This time, stretching the left leg out long, bringing the right sole of the foot to the left thigh. Torso turns towards the left toes. We'll inhale the arms up. Nice big inhale. Exhale, fold. One more round of breath. Slowly coming back up. Tucking the left leg in, bringing the hands to the front of the body. Walking yourself over, coming into a tabletop position. Stacking shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. From here, we'll sink the hips back towards the heels, coming into an extended child's pose. Fingertips reach out to the top of the mat. Maybe the forehead rests onto the earth. From your child's pose, we'll add a little thread the needle by bringing the right arm, threading it through behind, under the left. Right ear, right shoulder come down to the yoga mat. Being here for, let's do 2 nice rounds of breath. Then unwinding, coming back to your extended child's pose, stretching out long before moving to the other side. Left arm threads through under the right. Left shoulder, left ear, come down to the mat. Be here for 2 nice long rounds of breath. Allowing the hips to settle in. Unwinding from here. Extend a child's pose. And then inhaling the body back up to a tabletop position. Stacking the joints. Fingers are spread wide. From here, we'll find some cat-cow by dropping the belly, pulling the heart through, tipping the tailbone up. We inhale and exhale round, tucking the tail, pushing away from the mat. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale round. Alternating these two movements. Cat and cow. Flowing on the edge of the breath. Let's do two more. And pausing back in tabletop. From here, we'll take a little lateral stretch by looking over our right shoulders back at the right toes. Right shoulder, right hip comes closer together. Back through center, other side. Left shoulder to left hip. Coming back to center, back in your tabletop position. From your tabletop, we'll send the right leg out to the side. Wide-legged table. Feeling a nice stretch in the inner muscles of the thigh. From here, we'll walk the hands back, bringing the torso upright. Arms come to a T. Take a breath or two here, just adjusting to the change in position. Right hand's going to rest onto the right thigh. We'll sweep the left arm up over the left ear. Nice side body stretch. Gate pose. Coming back to center. Arms to a T. Let's bring the palms back down. Coming back into our wide-legged table. From here, we'll lead with the heel of the right foot, bringing it under the knee of the right leg. So we're in a wide-legged table with the knee bent. You can stay here, or bring the right palm of the hand to the right thigh, looking over the right shoulder. Little twist, thigh stretch. One more breath. We'll come back to center. Tabletop position. Give the tail a little shake. And we'll move to the other side. Sending the left leg out. Coming into your wide-legged table. Arch of the left foot meets the earth. Feel that nice stretch on the inner thigh. Breathing here. You can even stay here if you'd like, or walk the hands up, bringing the torso upright. Arms out to a T. Left palm of the hand on the left thigh as we sweep the right arm up over the right ear. Gate pose. And unwinding back down, just how we got here. Coming back into your wide-legged table. Staying here, or adding that little thigh stretch by leading with the heel of the left foot, bringing the left heel right under the left leg. Left leg's kind of kickstand out, kind of like a wide-legged table with a bent knee. Staying here, or bringing the left palm of the hand to the left thigh, looking over the left shoulder. Thigh stretch with a twist. One more breath. Unwinding back to tabletop. Taking any movements here that feel good, maybe some hip circles, maybe some more cat-cows. And then readjusting back into a tabletop position. This is where you may want to use your blocks. It's totally optional. Demonstrate with them. From your tabletop, we'll bring the right foot, planting it in between the hands, coming into a low lunge. Breathing here. I do like using the blocks. I can get a much straighter spine rather than down here. Try it. If you have blocks, if not, it's fine. They're totally optional. It's just nice just to notice the difference. From your low lunge, we'll bring the right palm of the hand to the base of the head. Elbow points towards the earth. We'll inhale, elbow towards the sky as we twist. Exhale down. Inhale up, just as high as you go. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale, maybe one more. And back into your low lunge. Bringing the right knee back under the right hip. Moving to the other side. This time left foot's going to come up and plant between the hands. Left palm of the hand comes to the base of the skull, elbows pointing down, gaze is looking towards the earth. We'll inhale up. Exhale. Two more. Coming back into your low lunge, bringing the left knee back under the left hip. Returning to our tabletop position. From here, we'll tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, finding a downward facing dog. Spending a little bit of time here just walking your dog out. See how you feel. Nice long straight spine, pressing belly to thighs. From our down dog, we'll take a big step up to the top of the mat, finding a forward fold. Nice generous bend in the knees as the belly rests on the thighs. We'll inhale, circle sweeping the arms up. Palms meet at the top. We'll exhale, hands to heart center. Mountain pose. Taking a moment or two to check in here. Nice big inhale, circle sweep the arms up. Palms meet at the top. We'll exhale, fold. Palms of the hands to the earth, sending the right foot back, coming back into that low lunge. Using your blocks if you feel more comfortable. Staying here, inhaling the arms up, crescent lunge. Feeling a nice stretch in the right hip flexor. Maybe look up at the fingertips. Exhale. Hands frame the left foot. We'll hop the right foot back up to meet the left. Coming back up to mountain. Doing okay. Moving to the other side. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Palms of the hands to the earth. Stepping the left foot back. Crescent lunge. Staying here. Inhaling up. And exhale. Back down to low lunge. Hopping the left foot up. Forward fold. Maybe hang out here just a little bit. And when you're ready, inhaling the hands, the arms back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Mountain pose. From your mountain pose, we'll inhale, circle, sweep it up. And the palms are going to meet at the top. We'll exhale as we twist, bringing the hands or the arms to a T, twisting right, standing twist. Inhale it back up to center. Exhale, twisting left, maybe looking back at the left fingertips. Inhale back up, tall mountain, palms meet at the top. We'll lean over to the left, standing crescent. Nice side body stretch. And over to the right. Back up, tall mountain, reaching up high. Palms meet. We exhale, hands to heart center, stepping the right foot back to a high lunge. From our high lunge, we'll send the fingertips up, bringing the arms out to a T as we rest the right sole of the foot down onto the earth, coming out into a warrior two. From our warrior two, right hand comes to the right thigh as we sweep the left arm up over beside the left ear. Peaceful warrior. Back up, warrior two. Stepping the right foot up to meet the left, mountain pose. Moving to the other side when you're ready. Left foot comes back up 2 to 3 feet, wherever you're comfortable. High lunge, nice bend in that right knee, the front knee. Fingertips come up to the sky. Exhale as we bring them out to a T, landing the left foot down at an angle, coming into our warrior two. Left palm of the hand meets the left thigh as we sweep the right arm up and over beside the ear. Peaceful warrior. Warrior two. One more breath in warrior two. And then hopping the left foot up to meet the right. Mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Taking a moment, a breath or two here. Big toes are touching. The knees are together. We'll hug everything in towards the center as we sink the hips down. The heels rise and we find ourselves coming into a little squat toe stand. Go as low as you can, wherever you're comfortable. You can even use your block here if you'd like, or if you need to create a little seat. This is our balance for this morning, toe stand. From toe stand, we'll bring the fingertips to the earth and rest our bottoms onto the ground. Coming into a bent knee position from our seat, we'll bring the big toes together and allow the knees to fall out wide, coming into butterfly. Sitting up nice and tall. And hold on to the ankles or hold on to the feet like you're opening a book. Maybe even take a little fold here if that feels nice. Wherever you are, I'll meet you back in butterfly. We'll bring the legs out long, remaining in our wide-legged position. This is where I'm going to sit up on my blanket. Just bring the legs out to where it feels comfortable. We'll interlace the fingers here at the heart. Send the elbows out long and just come into a motion like we're stirring a pot, moving the hands around in a little circle. In one direction and then the other. You can go as wide as you'd like with your circles. And coming back up to center. Bending the knees, planting the feet onto the earth. Bring the hands behind the seat and puff up the chest for a little seated fish variation. One more breath, opening the heart, releasing our seated fish, and then coming on down to our backs. Taking your time to get there. From here, the knees are bent, feet are flat onto the floor. Option to stay here or cross one leg over the other. I'm crossing right over left. It doesn't matter really which one you do first. Just say you do them both. You can gently stay here or begin to advance the knees in towards the chest, reaching for the ankles. Reclined cow face. You should feel a nice stretch in the outer hip area. Be here for 2 more breaths. Releasing the legs, unwinding them, maybe giving them a little shake and sending them back down onto the ground. Moving to the other side this time, crossing. I'm going to go left over right. Choosing to stay here or advance the knees in towards the chest. Reaching for the shins or the ankles. Giving them a little squeeze. Being here for a breath or two. Unwinding. Bringing the soles of the feet back down to the ground. From here, you can either stretch out into a final resting shavasana to close your practice, or if it's morning where you live, maybe joining me by coming back up to seated to close our practice. Either way is fine. If you're in shavasana, just feel free to remain there as long as you'd like. If you're seated, you can rest the hands in the lap or join me by bringing hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me this morning. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be well. Namaste.